Good morning to one and all. Today we are going to discuss about the topic basic data types in C++. What is a data type in C++? It divides into three categories. What are the categories? Built-in or primitive, derived, user-defined. In built-in, the following aspects are integer, floating and void. Integer can be divided into int character, floating can be divided into float and double, void it is an individual, it is just to return the null values. Then in derived data types we have arrays, pointers, references. In user defined we have structures, union, classes and the enumeration. What is the meaning of the data type? It defines what is the type of the data. So, in programming, we are going to use many variables. We have to mention what type of data we are going to use in the programs. So, these data types defines many integer, characters, string, constant, string. These are many data types defined by the languages. The general syntax, that is how to declare our data types. Data type and the variable name. Variable name is a user defined function. We can define our variable name. Data types is it is an language defined data types. For example, integer A. Integer is a data type and A will be the variable name. Built-in data types. What is a built-in data type? What is the meaning of the built-in data types? These functions are predefined data types. These are already defined by the languages. So those are the built-in. We cannot change these type of data types. It is case sensitive. What the language defined data types we have to use in the program as it is. We cannot change the data types. For example, integer. Integer is having shortend, longend and integers. These are some of the type of the integers. So storage space will be 2 bytes and the range is given below. Then about character data type. The keyword will be a character, storage space will be the 1 byte and character range is from minus 128 to 127 characters we can be used in our program. Floating point is not like an integers, it is having a decimal point. The storage space can be a 4 bytes and the range is below. In floating data type we have the double. Double, it is a long prototype, that is what it is, and it has the decimal values, many decimal values, more than 2-3 decimal values we can use it as a double data type. So it is storage space is 8 bytes. Then built-in data type void. Why this void is used? It can be used for the form. Just it specifies the return type of function when it is not returning any value, that is a null value, it does not return any value. Those can be declared as a void, that is empty argument list, it is having a null values. User defined data types. User defined data types means it is we are defining the data types. Built-in data types, it is built by the, it is an predefined data types that is built by the languages, built by the programming languages like C languages, Java, C++, like programming languages, those are different. User-defined data type, it is built by individual users. Those are defined as user-defined data types. Some of the structures. Why we are using structures? In structures, we can group the elements of dissimilar types. It need not be the same type of the data or values. Dissimilar types can be used in these structures. What it can be, the general syntax is structure, struct and name, and inside the braces we have to data type and member one. Many members can be used in this type. Next, classes. Our C++ languages is filled with many classes and objects. Those classes name can be defined by the user defined data type. What it means, the entire set of data and code of an object can be made by the user defined data type with the help of classes. So by using classes and object, we are going to build many set of data that will help the programmers to define the solution in right manner. Once the class has been defined, we can create any number of objects belonging to the class. So for one class we can create many objects. So each individual object can be implemented as the functions. Example, fruit mango will create an object mango belonging to the class fruit. So the class name will be a fruit. Using the class name, we are going to create many number of objects. This is a user-defined type of the classes function. Next is enumerator data type. In this enumerator data type structure, it has a dissimilar data type. Like structures in enumerator data types, we can provide any attachment number to the names. We can add the names characters and we can attach the numbers to the names. The general syntax will be enum as an identifier, value 1, value 2, n number of values can be used. Derived data types. What is the derived data types? It is derived from the one type to the another type. An array will be the best example for this and derived data types. What is an array? Array means we are using the same type of data. We are going to define the same type of data and the range it will be fixed. Suppose for example, set of names we are going to define. Set of names all it is going to be a same data type as a character and the size mentioned going to be a 10. It is then fixed, it never changes. That is an array. An array is the fixed sequence collection of elements of same data type that share a common name. What would be the syntax to declare? Data type name of size. For example, for I is equal to 0, I is less than equal to 10, I plus plus. We are initializing I to the 0 and value ranges from I is incremented to the values ranges from till 10 and Cn we are going to take the array of elements E in the subscriptive of it. Next, functions. In while functions we are using that in function we can perform set of statements to perform a task. Many functions can be created in one program. So we can split our problems and given to the each functions. One functions we can give. A function is a group of statements that together perform a task. C++ has at least one function which is the main function. Derived data type pointers. A pointer is a variable that holds a memory address. Always it has an address of the variable pointers. So data type pointer name and one example is indicated. Finally, what we are saying about these data type. In structures are used for grouping together elements with a dissimilar type. In structures, any type can be grouped together. Next, union. Union is similar to the structures as they allow us to group together a similar type of inside the single unit. Structures can be altogether used different data types and in union also it is same as it is. In class what we are doing, once a class has been defined, we can create any number of objects belonging to the class. So in each one class, we are going to create a one class. Any number of objects can be created inside the classes. Enumerator data types, what this is attached, any numbers can be attached to the names. Then array. An array is a fixed sequence collection of elements of same data type that share the common name. That is, It can be fixed means suppose we are going to enter the same set of values for 50 values, only the 50 values can be entered, and this is unfixed, it cannot be changed, or inside is all it the same type of data. Next function. Functions will be the group of statements to perform a task. Pointers, it holds the memory address. Thank you.